lot of people said that Soulja Boy wouldn't have longevity in the hip-hop game. What has allowed you to overcome that obstacle and to get the haters to stand back and move aside?
Man, really just to keep crushing. Man, know what I'm talking about?
Hey,
like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say, you know, I was gonna be this and I was gonna be that, but I had other plans from the get-go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now I'm dropping all this hot music, like all the mixtapes that I'm doing, all the features that I'm doing, all the different business ventures that I'm getting into. I just look at it like, man, can't nobody start my show but me.
Because he's good at what he does, he's bigger than the track. So you gotta give him big tracks that, like, you gotta go create a bigger Frankenstein's monster to deal with Goliath.
I am Goliath.
But he's David too. It's the craziest that I haven't said this. We done did records before and been on tour.
I am David.
This guy is, you guys, he's, without putting too much on it, he's
Achilles. So number one, for me, I'm very passionate about what I make. I believe I'm one of them kind of artists that make albums. You know what I mean? Albums. I never probably wasn't the dude to make a single, cause you know I come from the underground. We ain't thinking about mainstream, we thinking about underground. So this is how my rap style was made.
Is K9 hitting the strip clubs into the studio?
I don't really go to strip clubs, you know, like I've been to one once, and I was really frightened by the atmosphere, to be honest, because it's like really all dark and smoky, and from all the films I've seen, that's when a vampire comes and slashes someone's throat, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I'm not sure that's where I want to be.
You feel like all those beefs are done, you're trying to get that money now, or if it comes up necessary, you might address it again, or you feel like you're past that?
I just do what I enjoy. Sometimes you might wake up and want to crush a donkey, or you may just want to just do it for the sport. I never was, you know, the dudes that be hateful and destructive, but there's some people that's like that in that game, and everybody not gonna tolerate the nonsense.
They never saw the Kraken, like, the thing that came out with the big claws and just turned you into mincemeat.
I am the Kraken.
Clash of the Titans, oh my
I am
God,
the Kraken.
funny. We watch too many movies.
We don't really choreograph anything that we do live. It's just about creating art. It's another outlet. We like challenging our minds and making sure that we're staying true to being creative and being very fearless in the way that we approach the stage. James Brown has been a huge inspiration for me, and I'm always thinking, he comes to my shows. And so in the audience, I'm like, how can I make James Brown chuckle?
I feel like because my music's always been so personal that, you know, there are people who know who I am and think I'm all right. There are people who know who I am and think I'm a joke. But then there are people who really, really listen carefully, and they can feel how much of myself I put into the music. Those people listen with their heart, you know what I mean? And I feel like I have a relationship with them.
Khalil is like when you know what he's done, and then when you hear what he's got for you, it's like, okay, yeah, you know, we definitely can work with this. You know, being with the Neptunes is always great, but you know, this was an expanding process.
We can't shake those dudes. The Neptune's always close by us, you know what I'm saying? They're not never too far from anything that we do. We grew up together, we come up together, you know, we started this thing together, so, and musically, they just the best.
Hip hop official.